I train because the competition never ends.
BioForce helps me train smarter, not harder.
I train because life is a fight.
I train to dominate my opponent.
I train because life is a game of inches.
Heart rate variability, or HRV for short, is a technology that was originally developed as far back as the 1950s and 60s by the Russians. Really up to this point it's been available to elite professional athletes, research universities, but with BioForce HRV we've now opened that up and made it accessible to everybody.
Knowing my HRV helps me get more out of my training.
You see, most people think that the heart's like a metronome, right? They think it beats very evenly from one beat to the next, but the reality is that how your heart beats depends on how much stress and fatigue you're under. When you're under a lot of training stress or mental stress, you're not sleeping, we see a very specific pattern in the heart rate. When we see well rested, well recovered, and we see improvements, we see a completely different pattern in the heart rate. So the real challenge that people face is making sure that they're training the right amount, and that's where heart rate variability technology comes in. It's by staying within those limits and pushing your body to where it should be, rather than over the edge, that you're going to be able to get more out of your training.
I'm stronger.
I can go longer.
I train smarter.
I'm faster.
I run harder.
BioForce gives me an edge.
There's two components to how the BioForce HRV system works. On the one hand, it just gives you a very simple system to understand how hard your body needs to be pushed each day. So if you're in the green, it means you're well rested and your body's ready to be pushed to its limits. If you're in amber, it means you're a bit fatigued, you should back off a little bit. And if you're in the red, it means you're real fatigued, you're tired, you're at increased risk of injury, and you probably should take a day off. And the second component is the actual BioForce HRV score that you get. And over time, you can track this number. You can see how your fitness levels, your conditioning, and your overall training program is working. The real key to getting maximum results out of your training program is to find the right balance between stress and recovery. That's what makes HRV technology so powerful. You're able to get more out of your program and get better results in less time.
I train to be the best I can be.
I can push myself to the edge.
I am the world champion.
I'm a BioForce athlete.
I am a BioForce athlete.
I am a BioForce athlete.